Philadelphia. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Carlos Santana, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Luis Garcia gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
And that one right down Main Street. Sierra gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 0-2 home. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. Sierra rounds third and is digging for the plate. Cooper blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play, and yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect.
And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
3 runs already home here. That misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 Philly error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead it 3-0. Jarlin Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Saison Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Riggle has it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, number 3, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. From the stretch, there's a fastball right over the inside corner. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Now another 0-2, fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Into the box now, number 73. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jarlin Garcia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez up the middle, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now Carlos Santana, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Oh, and this goes right past him. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in now, Maikel Franco, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a drive by Franco, deep left field. Dietrich is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Garcia has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Sierra's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Luis Garcia. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Riddle is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Striding in once again, Magneuris Sierra. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Garrett Cooper will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Garcia is there, and that retires the side. Miami down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Altair so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Sierra's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sierra shading to his right, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 3-1. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Starlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rounded down the third baseline. There is Franco. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. In now, Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez gonna have to hurry on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming on the groove.
So now Carlos Santana. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Sierra sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dietrich is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Garcia.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Up next from Miami, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 3.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 73.
Digging in, number 73. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
In now, Jarlin Garcia. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Riddle over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dietrich over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Sierra's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail 3-2. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco charging this one. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Derek Dietrich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Carlos
The pitch.
Santana.
Line drive to center field. Number 3 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Skied down the left field line. Dietrich is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Riddle has it. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So digging in now, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Skied into straightaway right. Altair is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, number 73.
Stepping up now, number 73. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Crawford onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Magneuris Sierra. Popped him up. Franco on the move, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Severino Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Wilson Ramos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Wilson Ramos.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Cooper in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 3-2. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Hector.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. Martin Prado now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hold strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He throws him on the fastball there. Martin Prado sent packing for the second out of the inning. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 3-2. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Popped him up. Franco is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Whitgren comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 64.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up.
Number 9, Louis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Sierra is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Marlins